Blessings, everyone. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know. Holy Spirit, what do you want the collectives to know at this time? Please and thank you. Okay, so we have late night call, and this is all about up when the world is sleeping, booty call, or deep talk, true colors after dark. What do they really want? So what I am getting here, chosen ones, is that this message is not going to resonate with everyone. But what I'm getting here is that there is someone who wants to speak with you. There is someone who wants to reach out to you. And so some of you are going to get a late night call from someone here. And this is someone who wants to communicate with you. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a booty call, or this is going to be someone who wants to reach out to you because they want to talk, they want to communicate with you. And so I feel like this is someone who is bored and they are looking for company. This person needs someone to talk to. I'm also getting here that this person may not be in a good mood. This person may not be happy, and they need someone that they can talk to. So this person is up when the world is sleeping. So if you are receiving late night calls from someone, chosen ones, you may be wondering, what does this person want? You may be wondering why this person is reaching out to you. Some of you know why this person is reaching out to you because you know that this person is bored. You know that this person is looking for company, and that is why you are receiving late night calls from this person. So let's see where this energy is taking us, chosen ones. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have karmic lesson, and this is all about tough teacher, painful but necessary, showing you what to release, learn it so you don't live it again. So for some of you, I feel like some of you had to go through a karmic lesson. Some of you had to go through a painful lesson here, okay? And part of this lesson is that some of you needed to release a karmic, okay? And so you could have been involved with someone here who was looking for a booty call. You could have been involved with someone here who may have been looking for company. And so this person may have been giving you late night calls because they wanted your company. Maybe this was someone who wanted to talk to you. They wanted to communicate with you, but only because this person felt lonely. This person was only looking for company. This person was only looking for someone to make them feel better. This person was only looking for someone to satisfy their needs. And so I feel like for some of you, you could have been getting booty calls from someone here because this person was bored and they were looking for company. But you may have found out that this person was not good for you. You may have seen this person's true colors after dark. You may have realized that this person that you was dealing with was a karmic. You may have realized that you was dealing with a karmic that was only looking for a booty call. And so this lesson was a tough teacher that you needed to learn, chosen ones, because part of these lessons was to show you that you needed to release this person. Part of this lesson was to show you that you needed to get rid of this karmic because this person was no good. This person showed you their true colors. This person showed you their true intentions. And so this was a tough teacher. This was a tough lesson that you needed to learn, chosen one. And so with this broken heart, I feel like for some of you, this could have been a love interest. This could have been someone that you was in a relationship with. Some of you could have been in a karmic relationship with this person. And so I feel like some of you could have broken up with this karmic. You could have broken up with this person. So I feel like some of you have already released this person. And now you have realized that this person was a karmic lesson. And now you realize that you had to learn it so you don't live it again. And so even though this was a karmic lesson, this karmic lesson was painful but necessary because this karmic lesson showed you what you needed to release. This karmic lesson showed you that you needed to release this person because this person showed you their true colors. This person was only looking for a booty call. This person was only looking for company. They were only looking for someone to satisfy their needs. I'm also getting here that this could have even been someone that may have hurt you. Maybe this person may have broken your heart, because I do see that this person in this picture is crying. So I feel like for some of you, this could have been a very emotional situation for you, because maybe this person may have hurt you. Maybe this person may have caused you a lot of pain. You realize that this person was not good for you. They didn't treat you right. And so you had to release this person. So this was definitely a karmic lesson that you needed to learn, chosen one. But it helped you to grow. It helped you to realize that this person did not deserve you. It helped you to realize that this person did not belong in your life. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Wow. So we have truth revealed, and this is mask slipping, receipts surfacing, hidden info exposed. Now you know what you're dealing with. Okay, so chosen ones, the truth has been revealed to you. And part of this truth that has been revealed to you was that this person was wearing a mask. This person was hiding certain information, but now these hidden informations have been exposed. Now receipts are surfacing, and now you know who you were dealing with. Now you know that this person was a karmic. Now you know that this was a karmic lesson. Now you know that you needed to go through a karmic lesson. Okay, so you realize that this person was wearing a mask, and now this person's mask is slipping. Now you see this person's true colors. And with this all-seeing eye, I feel like some of you can now see this person's true colors. Now you can see that this person was only pretending. Now you see that this person is a karmic. And so this person that was giving you late night calls, this person was only putting up a front. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who was pretending like they love you, but you found out that this person was a karmic. This person showed you their true colors. Okay, so this karmic lesson was very painful, but it was necessary. And so right now, I feel like some of you are releasing this person. Some of you could have broken up with this person. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. So we have catfish. It says not who they claim to be, filters, mask, and fake stories. Something feels off. Do a reality check. Okay, so let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have plastic smiles, and this is all about force, kindness, polite but cold, compliments that don't feel real. Don't mistake courtesy for connection. So chosen ones, some of you was dealing with a catfish. You was dealing with someone who was not who they claimed to be. This person was using filters. This person was wearing a mask. They were using fake stories. But I feel like some of you felt like something was off. And so you had to do a reality check. And so now the truth is being revealed. The truth has now been revealed to you, chosen ones, that you was dealing with a catfish. You was dealing with someone who was not who they claimed to be. And now you know who you were dealing with. Some of you have realized that you was dealing with a total catfish. You was dealing with someone who was fake. And now these hidden informations have been exposed. And then for others of you, if this was not a catfish, I feel like some of you have realized that you was dealing with someone who was fake. You was dealing with someone who was not who they claimed to be, okay? Because the whole time you was dealing with a karmic. The whole time you was dealing with someone who was fake and they were only wearing a mask. And now this person's mask is slipping. I also feel like for some of you, you was around some people who was wearing plastic smiles. These were people who used forced kindness. They were polite but cold. They were giving you compliments that don't feel real. But now you know that don't mistake courtesy for connection. Just because people smile in your face does not make them a friend. Just because people smile in your face does not mean that they are kind to you. People are good at wearing a mask. People are good at pretending. People are good at pretending like they are polite. But once this truth has been revealed, once these people's masks are slipping, that is when people show you their true colors. And I feel like that's what happened, chosen ones. I feel like for some of you, your third eye has been activated, and now you can see people's true colors. Now you can see who you are dealing with. Now you can see that the people that was around you was wearing plastic smiles. Now you can see that these people that was around you were fake and they were wearing a mask. But now the truth has been revealed and hidden information has been exposed and receipts are now surfacing. Now you know that these people are not who they claim to be. Some of these people could have been creating fake stories. So when you was around these people, you felt like something was off, chosen ones. And so you had to do a reality check. You had to check some of these people. So a lot of you had to go through a karmic lesson. Some of you had to release some people from your life that may have broken your heart. Some of you could have been in a karmic relationship. You was dealing with someone who wasn't good for you. So I feel like there are a lot of people who are trying to reach out to you, chosen ones. There are some people who are bored without you. There are some people who are trying to reach out to you. And this doesn't have to be a love interest. This could be some people that you was around. And some of these people are trying to reach out to you. Some of these people have not heard from you. And they could be trying to reach out to you. But since the truth has been revealed to you, chosen ones, since these people showed you their true colors, now you know what you was dealing with. Now you know that you was around a lot of fake people that were wearing plastic smiles. Some of these people used to be polite, but now they are cold towards you. I also feel like some of these people feel like you have turned cold. So now that you have released these people, I feel like some of these people are not able to reach out to you. Maybe some of you have changed your number, or you could have blocked some of these people. Some of you are unreachable. These people cannot reach out to you. And so some of these people feel like you have turned cold, chosen ones. They feel like you are not who you used to be because you may have distanced yourself from these people. And so a lot of these people are not happy that they are not able to reach out to you. Some of these people are not happy that you are not calling them or you are not reaching out to them, because I feel like some of you have released these people and you have distanced yourself from these people because you had to go through a karmic lesson. You had to learn it so you don't live it again.